We are now live. Hi, Greg.
Sports ball, yeah. Go sports ball.
Sports ball. Yay, Sea Dogs.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't have any Sea Dogs paraphernalia standing right here, but we're late going live because I was watching the St. John Sea Dogs, my home team, win the Memorial Cup. So
you
just have to get that out of the way. I apologize. I may be distracted during this episode.
You should have illegally streamed it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I know, and then get my channel taken down. Anyway, so this week, yes, welcome back to Beer Analysis 101 with your host, Maxwell Starr. Tonight, we are actually, speaking in New Brunswick, going to take a look at a beer from a New Brunswick brewery. This is the blood orange and peach version of Pump House's Crafty Radler. Ooh, fancy. You got that raccoon on the penny farthing bike. Oh, the peach is a rear wheel. Imagine that.
Wow.
All right.
They just went all out on this.
Fun stuff. All right. So without further ado, let's introduce who we have with us on the panel tonight, who's been waiting for like more than half an hour and for me to go live tonight because it's like 10 o'clock now here.
I know. We all meeting instead.
Hey there, Redbeard. How you doing tonight?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How you doing?
Not too bad. Well, actually, you know what? Pretty good because obviously.
You go.
All right. And all right. So let's move along to Mr. Lee. Lee of High Tide and Vibe. How are you doing tonight?
Well, before I learned that your night was made by your puckball team winning, I was just okay. But now I'm ecstatic because I know you're happy, Nick. So it's a good thing.
Well, I guess that, everybody can, appreciate things at some point. Anyway, let's move along over to Mr. Greg, who absolutely does care about sports.
Yes. But the more important, Nick, I want to say, and I hope this bigoted comment doesn't get your channel taken down, but I don't like dogs that live in the sea. Dogs are land animals and they belong on land.
Keep them out of clubs too.
You just saw that the Hamilton team lost.
Well, what? We all know bulldogs are the best of dogs. So
no, it's actually black labs, but that's fine.
Well, they're all good, but we all need to have a united front against those damn sea dogs.
Bulldogs are the best of the dogs that are kind of abominations.
Okay,
yeah, they're the cutest abominations. Yes.
Let me. Okay, so without further ado, let's read the little history spiel on here and see if I can do this before they do the cup ceremony. So, all right. So we don't really have to talk a whole lot on Pump House. We've actually looked at them before, but we've only ever done, I think, one other beer from them. So, Pump House Brewery is opened in 1999 in Moncton, New Brunswick, by husband and wife duo Sean and Leila Fraser. Or Lilia Fraser. Sean was a geologist and a local firefighter and avid home brewer with a dream of one day opening a brewery. But he lacked the food and science and his chemistry background necessary to work at the larger breweries at the time. This is back in like the late 70s and 80s after all. But in October 1983, Sean made a guest appearance on CTV's talent show Thrill of a Lifetime, during which he was allowed to live his dream and brew a beer at the Labatt Brewery. This experience led to greater things, but by the late 80s, he worked as a brewer in the Hand House Brewery in neighboring Dieppe, New Brunswick. After leaving Hand House and working in another brew pub named Fat Tuesdays, he moved into the brewing equipment side of the business, working with U.S. manufacturer of brewing equipment by the mid-1990s. Traveling the world with this job is where he met his wife, Lilia, in Kazakhstan, who returned with him to New Brunswick. The dream was to still open a brewery. Sean, as the brewer, and Lilia as the business planner. They decided to open the Pump House Brewery, name chosen in honor of Sean Fraser's history as a firefighter with the Moncton Fire Department. First opened as a brew pub in the former fire hall located in the downtown core. The Pump House opened business on September 3rd, 1999, and poured their first beer, their Canadian Cream Ale. Also on tap at launch were their Fire Chief Red Ale, Pale Ale, and Muddy River Stout, which they still make the Red Ale and the Muddy River Stout. The Blueberry Ale came soon after as a seasonal. The Pale Ale, I've had it before, but they released that one intermittently. Pump House quickly became popular, and in July 2002, they opened a bottling plant on the outskirts of the city of Moncton. The expansion allowed Pump House to extend its reach, and today is currently available in all throughout New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, PEI, Newfoundland, Labrador, Alberta, BC, and Ontario. Surprisingly, we don't have Dan here tonight because he was supposed to get the beer. Pump House rocked the Canadian Brewing Awards during their first appearance in 2005, winning 9 medals in 6 categories, including 6 gold, 3 bronzes, and they also won Canadian Brewery of the Year. This was back in 2005. So, in July 2017, Pump House opened their Pump House fill station retail store near the Donnelly plant, where patrons can get growler fills, crowlers, packaged beer, and merchandise to go. 2016, Pump House released the original Crafty Radler, which I do happen to have a can of sitting here. And then the rear wheel is actually a tangerine, which was a 4.7% ABV Radler Mass style fruit beer made with Pump House's homemade blend of tangerine soda with grapefruit juice. Upon reaching out to Pump House for comment on the original BA 101 we did on Crafty Radler, which I think was 2019, they didn't clarify whether the base beer was a lager or an ale, but did admit it's one of their other beers from their lineup, and it's hopped with Willamette hops. And December 2020, it was announced that Sean and Lilia Fraser would be stepping back after 21 years, and the brewery was sold to a local partnership consisting of businessmen and fans of the brewery, Brad Deverenz, Colin Barley, good name, and Brian Harriman. It's literally barley. It's spelled barley. In May of 2022, Pump House announced a third location in Shediac, New Brunswick will open in the summer. And released in this beer, tonight's beer, the Blood Orange and Peach. It'll focus. June 2022, this version of the Radler was released and uses the same base beer, 4.7% ABV, 5 IBU craft beer base. But this time, of course, it's made with a mix of blood orange and peach soda, which is homemade, I guess, made in-house. In spring of 2022, they've also added 2 other versions of the Pump House Crafty Radler series, which are the Tart Cherry and Blueberry, would be great for Ashley Sexton, and Limoncello and Lime, which I think this is growing to be one of my favorites right here. So, let's get down to the history. We also are adding Dan to our stream here. And we'll talk to Redbeard first and say, what is thy history with thou beer?
I've had the OG one, the grapefruit, whatever thing, a couple times. It's all right. This one here, I want to say I'm currently on my 2nd can ever. So I've had a couple of them.
Very in depth. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Great story, bro.
All right. Let's go over to Lee. Lee, your history.
Even less than fucking Redbeards.
Really?
This is the first time me having this shit, so we'll see how it goes. But I've had pretty much over the years everything Pump House has put out for the most part. I'm sure I've had their first Radler at some point years ago. I might even have been on the BA 101 that covered it. I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, I didn't look it up. I'm pretty sure you were.
Yeah, whatever. It's it's fine. Yeah, well, Pump House, new owners. Maybe they'll get around to making the SOB again or something.
See, I was actually thinking the same thing on that. I'd really love to see them make the SOB again. That was a great beer. Alrighty, so speaking of SOBs, let's go over to Greg.
Wow, insulting my mother. That's not very nice. Mother like that, Nick. She never did anything to you.
You know I love you, Greg.
Yeah, you can insult me. Don't bring my mother into it. She's actually a pretty nice lady once you get to know her.
You talking about my mama?
No, but my mom's going to insult your mom, and then my dad's going to. Well, no, my dad can't beat up your dad, so.
Your dad could haunt his dad.
That's true. He could. That's true. He's going to haunt your dad. Your dad's going to be trying. Your dad's gonna be trying to use the bathroom. My dad's gonna go. That's
darker than Pump House Muddy River Stout.
Oh goodness. Anyways, so my history with this is non-existent. I haven't even opened my can yet. My history with Pump House. Get ready for this, guys. This is gonna take a while. I've had the Crafty Radler, probably from the BA 101, and then I've had the Ashley Sexton of beers, their blueberry ale. And
I think I've had something else from them aside from that Crafty Radler.
That is my entire history of Pump House. So now This is going to be Pump House beer numero 3. Now, Nick,
All right.
I know you haven't noticed this yet, so I wanted to point this out. But the back tire on this is a peach.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Really?
You
That's
guys
what
didn't
that
know?
is.
See? Blow your mind.
It's a good thing they picked that because that actually fits what's actually in the beer. That's crazy. The way they
Oh my God. Do you think it's a coincidence?
it probably is because those fucking bums, those idiots at Pump House couldn't synchronize that up. Come on, those fucking jokers, those utter clowns.
They're too focused on making their blueberry beer just the perfect amount of blueberry.
The best blueberry beer in Canada.
I did the original Crafty Radler on my channel for beer review 887. That was a while ago, 4 years ago. Jesus.
How many reviews do you have on your channel now?
Up to 1,500 and something.
Jesus Christ!
All right.
I think he used to do a daily. Didn't you do a daily review up to like 1,000 or something, and you never missed a day?
I did that. I did every single day, not miss a day, up to 1,000, and then after that, I started kind of being sporadic. And
how are you not dead?
We asked that question about Carrie.
Are you seriously asking that to Carrie? Come on.
You saw what happened at like the Quiz Pams' piss up and stuff. I honestly don't know myself.
He has a limit where he ended up just vomit randomly, and
it's like Super Dave Osborne. No matter what he gets into, he just calls
I
out.
feel like Nick poisoned that beer for him.
Then he makes some racist jokes to his helper Fuji.
All right, so for the thank you, Greg. Let's go over to Mr. Dan, who won. Hi, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Hi,
How are you doing?
I'm good. I was trying to get my headphones to work, and it doesn't work with this damn program. Thanks, guys.
It's not our fucking fault.
If only we had an IT guy that could figure it out.
You're the IT guy, and you're trying to figure this out while barbecuing.
And and being live too. That was it wasn't good. So, and I guess you want my history as well, don't you?
Yep.
With this one, no, I haven't had anything. I haven't had this beer. I've had the Pump House Blueberry a few times. I think, wasn't that the one that you sent me that exploded, Nick?
Sounds about right.
Maybe? I don't know. I'd have to go back to your whole. I know you said something's exploded. It might have been that.
I thought it was one of the ones that you sent.
It was the Hammer River Blueberry.
Was that a blueberry one?
Yeah, the Hammond River's Blueberry.
Yeah,
that's all they make at Hammond River, dude. Come on.
So yeah, I've had the
River.
blueberry, and I haven't had any of the other Radlers. So I don't know.
Hey,
That's my history.
You know another one you haven't had, Dan? The Canadian Cream Ale.
That's true. You haven't had the Canadian Cream Ale, did you?
Ouch! Ouch! That hurts right here, man. I imagine you enjoyed yours, though.
Oh, it was great.
I'm pretty sure it was. I'll take your word for it.
Oh,
so
I'm a liar, by the way.
All right, so I'm going to bring myself on and give my quick history here. I've got an extensive history with this. I had this thing years ago. I had it when it first came out. One of my first times ever having it. I posted a beer review. I can't remember which one. I'm not looking it up right now. I'll look it up later because I'm trying to rush to see the cup thing. I had it years ago, and I think one of my thumbnail from a YouTube video was one of the best pictures of the beer at the time on Google, and it was actually ripped and used on a news site to announce. It's been used on numerous sites now. I've seen it on Canadian Beer News, on Huddle Today and shit, to show basically anything Pump House. So anyway, just stolen off Google. Yeah, they owe me royalties for fuck's sakes. Anyway, as far as the beer goes, I had Blood Orange and Peach when it first came out, and I've had the two new ones as well, and I will give my thoughts on those yet, but generally I consider myself a fan of the Radler series. So, all right, back out to everybody, and then we'll chat a bit. And there's not really a lot of comments.
No,
just from
it's
Jamie.
Just Jamie in the
Yeah.
chat. Just Jamie and some really intelligent sounding guy named Lee Russell.
Oh wow!
It's the only The only
Only
comments.
hashtag good
I
friend.
noticed he
Jake.
doesn't comment anymore. Did he leave or something?
Maybe.
Well, once we got rid of all the
Maybe,
people,
Jamie.
once we got rid of all the people that are just here to be sexual harassers, we no longer have an audience.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. We banned like 3 or 4 of our like diehards because they kept making comments to Lady Lee that were uncalled for.
Like raining on your parade.
Yeah,
Wish him well and everything, but that was
I
just
don't.
too fucking creepy.
I don't think he'll fuck himself.
Yeah,
I mean, that's probably what he's doing. So
he was always a little questionable.
Hey.
You know what I really miss about that is that the person that banned raining on your parade finally was Yurt, and he's no longer with us.
R.I.P. He had a good life.
Had a good run.
Some damn
Anyway.
delivery driver ran him over.
I think Dan can guess what's going on right now. Guess who won the night?
I'm gonna say that Edmonton won.
Mm-mm.
That sounds about right, Dan.
No,
Dan is
not everything's Alberta, just like not everything's Ontario either.
No, only the good things. Only the good things.
Anyway, sorry, I was just distracted watching the St. John Sea Dogs lifting the Memorial Cup because they won it. 2020
Yeah,
Memorial
yeah.
Cup champions.
Nick, let's try and be professional here.
Random question. Guys that
What?
are in the East Coast, Lee and Nick, do your cans have a sticker over the ingredient area?
no.
No?
Nope.
Greg, I'm assuming yours does?
Yep.
Dan?
Mine doesn't even have the plastic around the can. It's just like a standard, whatever you call that, printing. on the
Because
can.
I peeled mine off,
Okay.
and it's still the ingredients, but the ingredient sticker is kind of a more detailed ingredient list, and the canned ingredients says sunflower cloud, which I
What?
don't understand what it's in the ingredient list.
Yep. Sunflower cloud.
Okay.
Sunflower cloud.
Yeah, that's
At
what
the very
mine
bottom.
says. Sunflower cloud on the side of it too. Like weird.
Yep.
What about the other ones? Like, because I've got the other ones right here. I'll read them.
Yep. Mine says sunflower cloud as well.
I'm looking this up right now. Sunflower cloud ingredient. It's
Weird.
Okay,
it's
it's
not
a-
in any of the others.
it's basically sunflower seed oil.
Weird.
Let's see here.
Love me an oily beer.
Sunflower seed oil. I don't want to take a quiz. No, thank you. I guess it's got antioxidants in it. It's usually used in skincare by the looks of things.
Oh, well, it's exactly what you want in a beer then.
Yeah.
Well, just what I need, a better complexion. Excellent.
You need to take a little dab of it and put it on my face.
See if I can get a more specific. No, I don't see anything specific on why it's in beer necessarily. Maybe it's like a clarifying agent or something like that. I don't know. It's
Weird name. Weird name for something that clarifies beer.
well, I mean, in the sense that like it would probably like stop the beer from having big chunks of something in it or something. I don't know. It's
No idea.
I mean,
Maybe round out the acidity of the orange.
could be. Who knows? I mean, it's sunflower seed oil. Maybe it does something to neutralize something from the because they're using what you said. They're sort of like craft made sodas as the fruit flavors for this, Nick. Basically, for the most part.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that's why it's there.
So basically, this whole beer is sketchy as fuck.
I mean, it's a Radler. It's beer and soda pop, and
Yeah.
soda pop is sketchy as fuck. Usually,
Well, that's the
anyway.
thing. Like Radlers generally aren't beer and soda pop. They're generally beer and fruit juice.
Fruit
So
juice or whatever.
It's,
Yeah, but
it's kind of this is, to be honest, like if we're gonna like judge it for what it says it is, this is a really, really weird, odd take on a Radler.
too
to
high
be
in
honest,
alcohol
like-
too. Yeah.
Well, that's everything
engineered.
about it is fucking weird. It's soda pop and
It's an
juice.
engineered
IBD.
drink. It's essentially equivalent to like a pre-mixed drink or something. It's engineered to taste a certain
Yeah,
way.
like
Yeah,
if
I'll
you're
give you
looking
that.
for a beer to like make one of those like beer cooler, it's kind of more of a beer cooler than it is really a Radler because it's too high of ABV. You really should have like a
Yeah,
I would
2.5.
almost
The same could be
argue
said of like Moosehead or Radler is the same way.
that collective
a lot
arts
of-
beer
or
was
even-
it last week, the mimosa one? I'd almost argue that one is more of an actual Radler than this one because that was made with actual orange juice.
This one's actually made with orange juice too, guys. Look at the ingredients.
What was the ABV in?
Orange juice concentrate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Peach
Concentrated
juice
orange, apple,
concentrate.
and peach.
And black carrot
Yeah, they all-
juice. What the hell's a black carrot?
It's
Does it actually,
carrot.
does it actually
Carrot
say
juice.
that black carrot juice?
It does.
There's-
Black
They do.
carrot juice.
They do.
does not say that on my can.
That's
Yeah, well-
hilarious.
So apparently, we're only in Ontario. We're experiencing the black carrot juice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I have like I
Weird.
pulled it off so I can see what you're seeing, and yours just says concentrates, apple, orange, and peach. It says nothing
That-
about the black.
They
carrot
probably
juice.
use black carrot juice as a coloring. That would
could be.
Ah.
Yeah, so that's
I can't see
interesting.
that
Yeah,
shit
so
being very flavorful.
No,
So the-
Allura red is probably the coloring. Allura
so-
red.
so the Ontario regulations require them to have that sticker on, so they list more ingredients. So here they're getting away with a little bit of like not disclosing everything on these cans. My can is also it's from the 8-pack. It's not the tall boy version that you guys are buying in the singles.
Yeah.
So
I got the same one.
like if you guys got like an 8-pack of this, would the stickers be on every individual can inside the pack? I kind of doubt it, right? It would be on like the outside of the pack or something like that. Or...
Yeah, I haven't seen
no idea.
the mixer pack here. Like I've only the LCBO that has this only has this and the OG one. They don't even have that other one that Nick has. The blueberry freaking one sounds tasty. I'd like to try that one. And even the limoncello and whatever one sounds tasty too.
I'm going to throw out a guess and say they probably put the stickers on at the can level before it ever hits the pack mixing level. So I think each individual can will have the sticker.
Okay.
If they know that like those
have to.
particular ones are destined for Ontario, then yeah, I guess. That
So
makes
you
sense.
guys have never seen like a mixed pack of something from an outside brewery that's just had the sticker on the box or anything like that?
I have seen that. I
Okay.
have seen that before. But I'm just assuming their manufacturing process is they probably put the cans together and then it goes to a further department where they put the various packs together.
Mhm.
I guess so. That's why I think the stickers probably put on before it ever gets to the pack packing level.
Right.
But I could be completely wrong and talking up my bumhole.
Mm. Let us know, Pump House. How do you hide your ingredients depending on the province, and what do you do?
Yeah, why do you hide black carrot juice?
Oh, wait, did we get an answer from Dan? Dan, does yours have a sticker on it?
No, no, it doesn't. I've got the same.
Like
I got the same
this is
smell
Alberta
can.
we're talking about. Do you think they have regulations?
Yeah, he
No, we
lives in the Wild West, baby.
Well,
Like,
less
we're actually allowed to sell singles, so
Well, yeah, we got singles too. Like, what?
this was a small can though, so it probably came out of that 8-pack or whatever it was. So
in the corner store that had that beer decided to break up the entire 8-pack. Even the 8-pack ones, they still got the UPC on the can.
I bet you they
You got
break. I
inventory
bet you
and
what
shit.
happened with Dan's store. They broke the thing open and they probably made a bunch more profit on the fucking pack that way.
Yeah.
Probably shiesty bastards.
I'd rather they do that than break apart a Molson Canadian pack, which some places do.
You got the question asked by he doesn't weird win Warner Brothers. Like,
Yeah, and if you're gonna do that properly, Jamie, the I should have been not
Omitted.
capitalized.
or just omitted. Like you generally,
Yeah.
generally when you're doing it, the little short things aren't in there. Like the United States of America. Well, let's go to the USOA.
Guys, Jamie's our only viewer. Let's not just shame him. Like, come on.
Get out of here, Jamie, you bum.
Jamie, say something sexually harassing so we can ban you.
Yeah, grow a mustache.
Wow.
Become a predator.
Okay, on that note, I think it's done that we give thoughts. And Redbeard, you're up first.
All right. Like I said, as far as a Radler, I don't know. It's not bad. It's weird though. Like that using soda pop as opposed to juice gives it kind of an oddness.
Well,
Um,
original. Okay, so let's stop you there. Originally was lemon soda that was used in the first Radler, so it's not.
Yeah, it's still weird.
So using soda is okay. It's just a matter of the ABV. Anyway, let's keep going. Keep going.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, it's I don't mind it. Like style, 7. Personal enjoyment, 7.
All right, right on. Okay, let's move over to Monsieur Lee and see what he thinks.
This is fine. It's not the best Radler I've ever had. I think the big thing here is I find it maybe a bit too sweet. I'd kind of like my Radlers to be a bit more like, tart or acidic or something like that. Like, I'm not saying make it a full-on sour or anything like that, but maybe something a little bit more refreshing and a little less like approaching cloyingly sweet, this is kind of getting close to at times. Tastes more like some sort of confectionery candy of some sort that you'd buy out of a bag or whatever. But I mean, the flavors are there, right? I mean, it's got the blood orange and the peach. They're pretty distinct. You can tell them apart. It's better going down cold. Like we waited a little while to start the show, so this got time to warm up, and so like it just comes off a bit sweeter and a little bit more like, I don't need to finish this kind of thing. But it's okay. I kind of wish the alcohol was a lot lower, like 3% would be really good for this. Make it a bit lighter, 3%. Drink a bunch of them or whatever. As a Radler, I give it a 6. I mean, it's fine. It does the job. Personal enjoyment, I'd probably give it a 6 as well. It's probably not one I'd go back to in the pack. I look forward to trying the rest of the stuff in the pack. I'll probably actually review that entire pack for my channel or whatever. But double 6s.
Fair enough. Awesome, Lee. Thank you very much for that. And let's go over to Gorg. Hi, Greg.
So I have many thoughts on this.
And Greg, I just want to interrupt you and just say I'm not going to talk about your mother here because I imagine your mother's a nice lady. She seems nice.
I think you've trashed my mother enough in one night, Nick. I think it can
Can't take it back, Nick.
Much like my father can be put to rest.
Oh Jesus, that's
That got a little dark. Anyways, I have many thoughts about this. So I agree with whoever said that last week's mimosa beer, which I did not like, but I agree it was really, to me, it was a Radler. Like I really couldn't tell you that what the difference between that and a Radler was. And I often don't like Radlers. I don't like straight up orange juice or grapefruit juice Radlers because I do find them too acidic, a little bit too tart sometimes. Lee said he likes that. Right. I usually don't. So it's not a huge style for me. I tend to like the lighter ones, like the whatever that German one is. I can never remember the name of it. I think it starts with an S.
Stiegel.
Yeah, I like that one because it's a very light Radler. It's a little engineered too because they add sugar.
There's also that Schaffenhofen one,
or maybe that's the one. That's the one. Schaffenhofen. That's the one. Again, that's an engineered Radler. It's not just orange juice and beer. They add sugar. They add some other crap in it to make it good. It's a tasty drink. Usually ones where they just add orange juice, I don't like all that much. So where I'm going with this one is this to me does not really taste like a Radler at all. Now I have had a few that are similar that also call themselves Radler, so I'm not gonna say it's completely off the mark. But if you gave this to me, I wouldn't think it was a Radler. I would think it's some sort of engineered drink. Like I almost look at this as something like a Bacardi Breezer. It's not necessarily a bad, but it kind of has a distinct taste that doesn't taste natural. Like it tastes like they've made it taste like this. And looking at the ingredients list, there's definitely some unnatural shit in here. So, and don't fool yourself. Concentrated juice is not the same as regular juice. So very different. So I'm kind of going in a weird direction with this one because I think as a Radler, this is not good at all. I'm going to give it I'm going to give it the bare minimum pass of a 5 out of 10 as a Radler because I just don't think it hits the marks with the Radler. As a drink, I actually kind of like this. Shockingly, I don't find it too sweet, which is real fucking weird. I don't know if it's just my mind is just set on this thing or whatever, but I don't find this weird. Like, I guess with beer, I'm very picky about how sweet it is. This doesn't bother me at all. Like, again, I look at this as like a Bacardi Breezer, like those ones that taste like creamsicle. I don't mind those. They're not bad. It's not a great drink. I know it's got all sorts of shit that's going to slowly kill me, but it's tasty. And I look at this almost the same way. It's the Bacardi Breezer of Radlers. So I'm actually going to go an 8 on this. I'm actually quite enjoying it. And I find it funny that a bunch of alcoholics are complaining that 4.7% is too high in alcohol. I don't mind this. This is perfectly fine for me. So yeah,
I don't know.
Well, that's just it. I mean, okay, it's a Radler. I mean, but it's not 2.5 or 3% ABV. But yeah, like it's 4 points. So like maybe you like Radlers that are a little bit more.
It's also, I wouldn't consider 4.7% that bad. Like you can still enjoy a few of them in an afternoon without getting annihilated. Yeah. So
it's like taking an actual like a normal Radler, like a Dab or whatever, or a Stiegel or something, and putting like a half shot of vodka into the Radler and then drinking.
Which is what we all do anyway, isn't it?
I just rather like down 30 regular strength Radlers than like 5 in an afternoon.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Depends
which actually technically makes me the worst alcoholic, honestly, when you think about it.
Well, you know what? We're not here to kink shame. So
no, yeah, it's fine.
You keep going, Lee Russell.
I will.
Apparently Nick's only here to shame people's mothers.
Yeah, he's terrible.
All right. Let's go over. Thank you, Greg. Let's go over to Dan just so he can finish barbecuing his food. And
yeah, it's going slowly, so it doesn't matter.
What you making?
So anyway? Having this, honestly, yeah, it's got that sort of. It does have the juicy notes to it. The thing I hate the most is like everything else. If you have a mixture of juices, they always throw the goddamn apple juice in there, apple concentrate, whatever, to give it whatever it needs. And it you don't need to throw that stuff in there, first of all. But that's just me. I have to say I enjoyed it. It went down quickly, so I need another beer by the looks of things. But for a style, it had the juice qualities. It had fizziness and it had low alcohol. I give it a 7. And enjoyment, I really liked it, so I have to give it an 8.
All right.
So yeah, it was good. I wish I had one of the larger cans because I would have loved to have more.
So that was 7 and 8, Dan?
Yep.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Well, let's put me up and I'll give you my thoughts, which I didn't really write any for tasting notes down. I mean,
oh my God. He's waiting.
Oh my God. I don't have to look at a texting. Well, I'm still gonna because I wrote some stuff down I want to say.
But Nick, sports bar team.
What?
Tell us about your sports ball team.
Oh, they already won, so it's
oh, thank God. I was real worried.
I'm not going to get super smashed and then yell out my balcony window.
You don't have a balcony window, do you?
I don't. But I'm not. If I did, I'm still not going to yell.
He'd make one if you got that drunk.
He can go up.
There's a back porch.
Yeah, there's a back porch. You can go out there.
The thing is, our Toronto team won a real sport, so that was something.
Fuck you. Fuck you. All right. So, yeah.
That was harsh. Saying basketball is more of a sport than hockey. Wow, Jesus.
No, it's curling.
There's more Canadian players on that team. Anyway, so let's go.
Oh, it actually is. I literally thought it was curling when Nick told me it was curling.
No, it wasn't curling. It's hockey. Okay, I get why you're calling it not a real sport then.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
Believe me, you really have to have good knees to play curling. I tried and I failed. Anyway, so yeah, let's go down and go back to this thing. I mean, I get the blood orange, I get the peach. It kind of really reminds me of that San Pellegrino kind of blood orange beverage. And a lot it's not quite as sharp as acidic as that. It's still down. Maybe that's the sunflower cloud they added to this thing. I get a little peach. I can take peach or leave it. I'm not really the craziest fan of peach. I like I mean, I like apricot and all that, but I do get the sugar that's been added to it as well. I also kind of like, now that I'm thinking carrot juice, because we read that fucking, I'm not even sure mine says carrot juice. Like, looking at this thing, it just says water, sugar, well, craft beer, water, sugar, cane sugar, apparently. Juice concentrate made of apple, orange, and peach. Natural flavors, color, sunflower cloud. They probably use carrot just as a coloring, but I kind of taste carrot in this, and I don't know why. Maybe it's like a mental thing, but it's just, either way, like, I know it's blood orange, I know it's peach, I know it's supposed to be that. It just doesn't come across that. Like, of all of the Crafty Radlers, it almost doesn't feel like I'm drinking that as much as the other ones. I'm getting those tasting notes out of the other ones. Like, and that's something I kind of got the feeling of before I really knew they had that carrot. I was like, as far as the Crafty Radler series, I would say this is close to, if not my least favorite of the whole bunch. It's still good. But, and if you were to compare this to all the random Radlers from Moosehead that are also like the 4% ABV stuff, it's good. But I guess gotta say, I'm just not a crazy fan of peach. Like, the first time I had this, I was like, I had one, and now we're doing it again because I know Dan could get it. And of course, it's also Nova Scotia too. So he actually showed up. Thank you, Dan, and thank you, Lee, for showing up. So, that's it. That said, like, say what you want to like about this. It's more of a beer cooler than it is a real Radler, but maybe that's what you want for a hot summer day. Like, if you, it's a good beer to drink out of that taster pack, even if it's not my favorite one. So I would give for a Radler, I'm kind of putting it right down there where Lee put it. I'm going to say a 6.5 for the style, and for overall enjoyment, 7. I mean, I'd drink it again if it were in the pack, but it would be the first one I want to grab too. So there you go. Here's my thoughts. I'll do the maths and the art animations and shit, and we can just sit here and talk. We have no viewers, so anybody who's not drinking or watching your shit tonight, you want to leave a comment and tell us what you're drinking.
What happened to Jamie? I thought Jamie was being a good friend and at least watching our
thing. He was. He's been popping in from time to time.
Oh, Dan's having a good monster.
Dan. So here's a question. What are you barbecuing, Dan? What's for supper?
Chicken.
Nice.
I'm having chicken breasts, or actually chicken thighs. Boneless and skinless.
Interesting.
Chicken thigh.
Must have barbecue sauce in that.
Oh yeah. Maple bacon.
I like boneless chicken thighs. They allow me to just be a complete pig and just like devour like 18 of them before I realize I'm full.
See, that's the optimum way chicken should be prepared. No bones at all. So, the KFC, they're boneless chicken.
You get a little farm of all these chickens that are just gelatinous blobs of bird.
Yeah, if
like boneless chickens, we want those boneless chickens.
If the chicken goo that you fry has no bones in it, I'm on board. The pink paste chicken stuff that comes out of
the chicken.
Mm-hmm. Just like someone's post all the time, it's the chicken I still love the best. Didn't you do that a few times?
Say what?
The chicken nuggets are still the best.
Oh no, the McChicken.
McChicken, that's what
the best sandwich.
That's his favorite fast food sandwich.
Best fast food sandwich for me. Yeah. The McChicken. Yeah.
Well, the one thing I'm against boneless, and that's because it's a bit of a misnomer, is fucking boneless wings. Because boneless wings are just fucking nuggets.
Chicken tenders or nuggets, yeah, they're not actually.
Yeah, but wings are just a waste of time.
Wings are fantastic.
They're absolute garbage food for garbage people.
I mean, they are garbage food for garbage people, but they're still amazing.
Only white supremacists eat chicken wings. Sorry.
Yeah, call me a white supremacist because I love my chicken wings.
Well, this is Greg we're talking about.
Nazi fuck.
I'm only a fan of the flat part of it, not the drumstick. I like the flat part of the chicken wing. You can take that chicken wing and grab the bone, twist a bit, pull the bones out. You got yourself a boneless chicken wing.
Oh, it's like pulling the guts out of a shrimp before you eat it or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. The one with the 2 bones in it, like but
then it's been in your mouth.
I like the drumsticks.
Get it out and eat it again.
Oh, look, I got a second in here. Radar. He's in the comments. He says I agree with Lee about the chicken wings. See, there you go.
See, I read that. I read
I
that
don't
too
know
quick,
if
and I
you
saw.
want-
I thought
I
he
don't know
was
if
saying
I'll be on
children.
Team Radar on this.
I'm
one.
I'm taking anything I can get, baby. Come on now.
Ain't no
Yeah,
thing like a chicken wing.
Mm.
Daddy's back.
Don't make me get Colonel Sanders to beat you in a UFC fight. Fucking.
No, listen.
I think
chicken-
leukemia already beat him at the fight.
That's
Wow.
really mean,
Jesus.
Radar.
Wow. There's a lot of meanness on tonight's show. It's a very dark episode.
You think you have a light
Wow.
beer, you'd be light about things, but no, it's all dark.
No, we're all angry because we're not shit faced. This is what happens.
We're
when
all. It's all dark meat. Really.
That's why I went ahead and continued on.
Yeah.
There is no dark side of the chicken. It's all dark.
I almost bought when I was at the LCBO. I almost bought some more Sparkle Puff, and then I realized they tried to trick me. It was that space beer instead. I was like, no, I don't want this one.
Oh,
I
the,
thought-
the quad one.
Yeah,
thought-
I'm like, I want my Sparkle Puff, damn it.
I thought they just handed you a Del Monte fruit cup or whatever the fuck, you know.
I mean,
There you go.
If they put a shot of vodka in it, why not?
Yeah, there you go. Fruit cup with vodka in it. That's good stuff.
I have a bottle of ultra rare. I could probably sell it on Kijiji. Russian standard vodka that I bought before the war started.
Oh, Putin
Yeah.
approved.
Yeah,
Radar also says, and I don't agree with Dan about anything because Alberta.
Ah, ha, ha. I thought it was funny when in the chat not that long ago when Jamie made the comment like, screw it, there's idiots everywhere. Like now that he's moving to Alberta, he's becoming all defensive. It's kind of funny.
Yeah,
He gets to deal with those idiots in Edmonton.
Yeah.
Listen,
How quick-
It's going to be awkward the first time Jamie finds his sister attractive, but he's just going to wait.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, he is in northern Alberta, so this would be on par. So
Lee, that was gold, my friend.
That was actually rather well played.
Woof. Yeah.
Well, that killed the conversation.
Oh, hey, sis, I see you're stuck in the washing machine.
Hey, girl.
Oh yeah. But for the purposes of this film, she's only his stepsister.
Exactly. I'm your stepsister. It's okay. And then 30 seconds later, it's all right. I'm your stepsister. Got to keep reiterating that, just to make the person jacking off not feel too bad about what they're doing. It's like, that's right, stepsister. Yeah, I'm still hard.
I don't know about you guys, but as soon as I hear stepsister, I lose my boner. I want blood on blood relationships.
Jesus. Oh, you want like Game of Thrones shit. Hank.
well, at least we know where your kink is.
Listen, I want North Bay ginger shit.
North Bay Targaryen kind of
Now Carrie's like, I'm never beating up with this guy
no.
again.
Lannister. That's it.
You got them scores yet, Nick?
I'm working on it. All right.
He's getting the scores a lot quicker than what the opposite team for the Sea Dogs got.
You can just print some text on the MS Paint. You don't have to show a picture. Just mock something up real quick.
That's what I'm
I can
doing.
also say that Nick could just make up numbers and none of us would fact check him.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, like,
it's probably
pins
true.
across the board. Oh yeah, it seems right.
Oh yeah, 9.5 for style, 10 for enjoyment. Yeah, that's right.
Although
I don't remember what happened 2 minutes ago. Do any of you?
no. Although I do get the kick out of the idea of how like
There we go. All right. We got our ratings here.
There we go.
6.5 for style. Overall enjoyment 7.2. Overall, we liked it. But it's
That
not
seems
really.
seems good.
No, that pretty much lines up with the math. After all, I mean, it's like 6.5 and 7.2, which is pretty close to what I said for a rating. Anyway,
I was gonna say it shouldn't more or less line up with the math. It should line up with the math.
Yeah. Just
it should be the math.
Yeah, it should be.
Who's got the background noise?
Birds?
No, this TV or something from
There's a
somebody.
TV on in the background.
Oh, it's
Okay.
probably me. I still have the volume turned up. You know what the funny part is I did the image and everything, and I didn't realize I used the grapefruit and tangerine one.
Oh, you blew it.
Wow.
Shut the show down.
Terrible.
Oh, it's a failure. Nobody
Hashtag
noticed
professionalism.
either. Nobody
Well,
fucking
this is the
noticed.
final episode of BA 101. We've just lost all our funding.
Fucking the Fonz
sad
has
part
jumped the
is
shark.
Nobody noticed and nobody cared, and I could have just left it, you know.
Yeah. Because let's get real, all you people who watch this show, all 5 of you or whatever, scattered over years, we hate you all. You're all pieces of shit. We hope you all die in the most horrible ways possible.
Good
Ever
news.
since Lee and
Incest
Vision did
Anonymous
here
has
now-
decided to sponsor us.
Incest Anonymous? What?
Yeah, why not? They have deep pockets.
So do their sisters.
Obviously, Greg's a founder.
Yeah.
I don't have any siblings though, Dan. I can't have sex with them.
Where we have
Doesn't
deep
mean you can't
pockets,
hire
and
some.
so do our sisters. Ooh.
I mean, I could hire role play. Why not? I'll settle for having sex with other people's sisters.
Oh yeah, having that one now, that is way better.
Wow.
Grapefruit. Anyway, I think we do have the main thing in the chat where basement Jamie, who's probably no longer with us or watching.
Wow.
Whoa, Jesus, he
Next to
died?
the beer- No, he's not dead. He's just probably not
Okay.
watching. I'm just like he's with us, like you were just with us. He's no longer with us.
No.
All right, so we're gonna
Never
gonna try
invoked that
and do-
name.
I know the Pride Month is over, but we're gonna try and do this one anyway, whether Lady Lee shows up next week or not. This is Muskoka's Born This Way IPA.
Finally,
If we can't all get that or something like that, we can always just do like a.
And if you want spoilers of what like half the panel thought of it, go 3 weeks back.
Go watch the Pride episode we did 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
while the rest of us get to suffer. I mean, try it.
What are you comparing it to sodomy or something, Greg? Dan?
Whoa, Jesus, Nick.
Whoa.
You got the wrong fat guy.
Yeah. Oh. All right. I think on that note.
On that note, yeah.
We'll read some of Radar's comments. Incest is best, apparently.
Okay.
Swinger rate as well. It's gonna be swinger with the incest. All right. Thanks for watching, folks.
Chris Peters killed those women.